Hey, good morning, guys. Wow, what a beautiful morning it is. All right, so it's Donald,
And Mary.
and we're here to bring you a morning weather report from Blairsville, Georgia, mile 31 of the Appalachian Trail. And guys, man, it's definitely a beautiful day. And so Mary is going to take it away and tell us what's going on for weather and water. And then after we'll do a little bit of trail chatter. We'll talk about the ATC and their registry and what's going on with the numbers. All right, Mary, go ahead and take it away, man.
All right, thank you, Donald.
You're welcome.
Good morning, everybody. Right now in Blairsville, it's 24 degrees and clear. Today, we're looking at a high of 55, sunny to partly cloudy, and then tonight, a low of 28, partly to mostly cloudy. The winds will be light and variable today and tonight. Up on Blood Mountain today, we're looking at a high of 46 degrees and sunny, and then tonight, 30 degrees and partly cloudy. Winds will be between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Water is fantastic on the trail right now, so shouldn't have any problems finding water at all. Donald, what else do we want to talk about this morning?
So let's talk about the registry, and I apologize, guys. I just wanted to go ahead here and take a look at a few things. So what we have going on with the registry today, the through hike registry at the ATC, we've gone up a couple on March 1st here. It looks like it's gone up several.
Definitely.
Yeah, but it went down. Remember, it was up in like
I
the
sure
70s, and then it popped back down into the 60s, and now it's popping back up. ATC wonders why people are doing this. I mean, they scared everyone away from these areas,
Right.
man. Like it's only the AT moving through here, and that's another one of my things, man. Is like that makes me, these are one of the two things. Well, the one thing is the ATC is the fact that they have bad public relations. The second thing is when they make blanket statements, it doesn't just damage the hiker community, it damages the entire area, man, because this time they got into the New York Times with Janet Hensley, Miss Janet, and she got on there and started to say not to come to Georgia and went right along with the ATC and made a huge blanket statement, which actually hurt the tourism up here in North Georgia and East Tennessee and Southwest North Carolina. But I guess that's no one's concern really. Like the ATC don't care, man. So, but my big, that was another thing that I had against them. It was like, man, you're making these blanket statements and you're affecting the entire community, like everyone, not just the hikers. You're like hurting the entire tourist community, man, or the tourism up here, man, during that time. And the last part of the year is when everyone gets that money from the fall foliage leaf peeper rush, man, and other things that are going on up here, like Oktoberfest down in Helen, dude, because it's a German themed town, and they have Oktoberfest down there, and that place loads up during that time, man. But the ATC's blanket statements, along with Janet and stuff, man, hurt the tourism this year, and we actually witnessed it with our own eyes because our friends own all businesses up here. But these numbers are why that's happening, man, is because the ATC and Janet and all them, man, and other people would not stop hammering away at don't go to the trail this year. There's still people doing it today. I saw it the other day. I can't even go into those rooms because people do that. And it fires me up, actually. It's like, dude, then you go and look at the person that's saying it, and they're from like, like Iowa or something, dude, or Wyoming. And it's like, dude, you don't even live here. How do you know what's actually going on? So anyways, man, the numbers, dude, I just happened to be looking at that and just like going through my head, and it's like, and I don't even care. Like I said about the numbers, but the funny thing is the ATC is like, oh, the numbers are down, and talking about it, and they're like, I don't know why. Like, what do you mean you don't know why? Anyways, man, that stuff cracks me up, dude. So, all right, so we're looking at 1,000 for the through hike registration of 2/23/2021. 2025. So February 23rd of 2025, and we're looking at the month of March. So when you get on there, March 2025, we're clicking on that, and this is what it's showing us: 1,687. And did it go up from yesterday?
It went up 22
Oh,
from
it went
yesterday.
up 22
Yes.
people. That's sweet. And so Sobo, we're still looking at 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then Flip Flop, we went up 1, and we're at 92 today.
Awesome.
So, we want to say, since it is coming up this weekend, man, the ATKO, or the AT Gateway at Amicalola, will be off. Well, it'll be kicked off on the 28th, man. So, what's today's date? The 23rd.
Today's the 23rd, yes.
So, like 5 days, guys. It's going to be kickoff time over there, man.
That's
and we've got a bunch of friends coming down too, man. We're just going to be all over the place, man. Super exciting. And so, March 1st, it's also the kickoff up at Neil Gap. And so, we will be having the kickoff at Neil Gap on March 1st, and between February 28th and March 2nd, there'll be the ATKO, AT Gateway, I apologize, down at the kickoff down at Amicalola that happens every single year. So, and then 441 Newfound Gap Road has reopened, guys. So we're clear to go up through the middle of the Smokies. All is good. And also March 1st is the scheduled date for I-40 to reconnect between the south and it's actually east and west, but we're going to call it, because it's kind of running north and south, man, but it's going to connect Asheville, or the bottom of the I-40 that was cut off there on the Pigeon River as you were going up through the gorge, that Pigeon River Gorge. They're going to reconnect that. And so we'll be able to cruise up through, man, and that won't be a broken route anymore.
Be nice to have that reopened.
Yes, it will actually really help everyone. So they'll help the hikers with their pockets, and it'll help us with timing and mileage, and be able to bring our prices back down to what we think is a good price.
Right. So, reasonable rate for that area.
Well, what we're doing is a reasonable rate, but it's like we want to bring it back down. We don't like to charge prices.
That's right.
We want to be, but having to go around the Smokies, we tell people, like, where 441's closed, this is the price if we have to go around the west end of the Smokies, and this is the price if it's not closed, and we can go up through the middle. No joke, man. We have to do that because you just never know. And if you say one price and you don't inform the customer or the rider, they need to know. And so, or there's going to be like, so what happens is with a lot of drivers, when they're not vocal about what's going on and offering up information or just saying it, what happens is if we were to price for the 441 and we went up 441 and we had to go around the west end and didn't say, hey, we need to recharge you for this, and then we had to do it anyways, do you see what I'm saying? And you charged for this, you can have some you can have some, not resentment, but you can be mad at yourself because you did not take that extra time and step to be more descriptive, or tell the rider what has to happen if this happens. You have to plan like chess. You have to be like 10 moves ahead. You have to be ahead of the game. That way, if something happens and the customer happens to say something that they don't like, man, you're ready, dude. You're like, oh, well, but we don't have that, because I take about a half hour to an hour with our customers, and I don't shut up, man. And they get everything, man, all at once. So, because I don't like mistakes, because over the years, man, these are the things that have happened to us, and I'm just like, that ain't gonna happen again, man. I'm gonna make sure it doesn't happen. So I'm gonna put an obstacle in front of that, man. Make sure there's a question, and I know what's going on here, and they know what's going on our end. That's why I always say it's a mutual agreement between the rider and the business, and the business has to tell the rider what they have to offer so they know, and then the rider has to tell the driver what they need from the driver, and so they both know. And if the driver can't give them everything, they should pass them on or tell them and agree with it. I can't do this. Okay. Or all right, well, I'm gonna have to find someone that can. All right, let me give you some numbers. that's how it should go, man. But obviously, it doesn't always work that way. So unfortunately, but
Full facts allow people to make the proper decisions,
right.
and they have all of the information up front. So there is, like you were saying, no hard feelings, resentment,
that's right,
whatever.
dude. That's
on
right.
on the rider's side and on our side,
That's right.
as long as we all communicate with
Communication's best.
Yeah, exactly, always best. So exactly
Thank
what
you.
you said.
All right, guys. So, did you have anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, baby. All right. So this is what we got going on today, guys. We're going to be down in Atlanta.
Mhm.
Jordan just went and picked someone up at the hospital, and he's heading down to Atlanta to scoop up an airport. She's heading down to scoop up a man named Silver Fox that is actually doing like videos and stuff. So he wanted us, and we kind of made this agreement to do like a video with him. So he will be, we don't normally do hiker videos unless they ask us to. And so this is going to be someone that we have a mutual agreement to do kind of like a video together. And so his name is Silver Fox. He's been out here for about 20 years. I don't know what he's clocked for miles. I don't care, but he's been out here for a long time, and he knows a lot of people. We're going to be picking him up today and getting him up to the trail, and he's going to be hiking to Maine. And so that's what she'll be doing. And then we get a couple other rides, but I'm going to be right here, man, arming this phone, man, and taking calls and making sure that everyone is okay out here. All right. That all being said, guys, do you have anything else you want to say?
I'm good. Thanks.
All right, guys. If anyone needs anything at all, man, give us a jingle. We're right here for you. One love, man. Peace. Thanks.